So if you have a probate or a trust and you need to make sure you get a good hire, what should your strategy be? Hi, my name is Deric Rangell. I am a certified probate specialist with over 30 years experience in the probate and trust space, and today I'm going to tackle that question. So most people, when you get into a scenario where you're dealing with another body, by body I mean something like a court process, a legal process, most people, quite frankly, just don't have the wherewithal to know what the scope of work is for that particular kind of hire. And not doing so, or not having that knowledge, really puts you at a disadvantage. And more importantly, you're very likely to undersell the property, because what are you really relying on about knowing how to do this? I mean, most people have never done probate administration or have never served as a successor trustee or even a trustee in the capacity of doing their own business. And so all of a sudden you have to step into a court. Now you're going to get appointed as a personal representative for an estate. And now you have to all of a sudden hire someone for selling this estate asset. So what's your criteria for hiring? Do you know what you should be asking? So let me help you out here. In the 30 years that I've been doing this, I've dealt with a lot of really bad agents, and I've dealt with a handful of really, really good ones. And the common trait that all the good agents have is they have a detailed outline, literally a line-by-line checklist for the different phases of their work, from the time that they meet a client or prospective estate representative to the time that that sale is concluded. And they are detailed checklists for each phase. So the best of the best have their process documented, because they want to demonstrate to you that they do understand the scope of the work for which you will hire. And also at the same time, they need to educate you, because you don't know what the scope of the work is for which you need to hire. So these are two things. One is they will show you, and then secondly, you will accumulate the knowledge. And even if you don't hire them, at least you now have a standard for hiring. And that's what you lack going into this. So it's really important. If anyone tells you this is just like any other kind of transaction, they're wrong. Their inexperience is being reflected in that ignorance. But more importantly, the good ones want to educate their clients, because educated clients make good decisions. And that's our job. So if you'd like to see or know what our checklist consists of and the scope of work that we do, like, follow, send me an email. I'll reply back and send you the documentation so that you can see what I use personally. I have no problem sharing it. It makes the world a better place. So until the next time we get to talk, thank you, and look forward to our next episode. Like and follow or subscribe on the link below. Thanks so much.